Hey guys, it's Mike with Riding in the Ozarks, and today we're checking out this motorcycle saddlebag cooler from KemiMoto. So I've had this thing about a week and a half now. I've taken it out on a motorcycle ride, got to test it out that way. I used it at an indoor event just as a cooler that way, and so I'm going to tell you what I think about this thing, an honest review. I also have a Harley-Davidson saddlebag cooler, and we're going to show you how this fits in the saddlebag, and when I do, I'll pull the other one out and we'll compare them side by side so you can see the differences. Now, this is a universal cooler. This thing is compatible with Honda Goldwing models 01 through 17 GL 1800 and F6Bs. It's compatible with 18 through 19 Touring Hard saddlebags and Leather Road King saddlebags. Compatible with Indian Chieftain, Roadmaster, and Springfield. Compatible with Kawasaki 05 through 08 Vulcan 1600 Nomad, the 09 through 18 Vulcan 1700 Voyager/Nomad. Compatible with the Victory 10 through 17 Cross Country Tour, and Magnum. 12 through 13 Hardball, 08 through 17 Vision. Compatible with the Yamaha 96 through 13 Royal Star and Ventures. And of course, it fits in my Harley-Davidson Street Glide. When it said 80 through 19 hard saddlebags, I think they were referring to Harley-Davidson saddlebags. I don't think the size has changed much, but we're going to put them in my 16 Street Glide and you'll see how they fit there. All right, this thing is designed to keep hot or cold items in it, but obviously you can fill it up with ice. It has a heavy EV liner that's a little thicker than normal. It is heat sealed, so it does not leak. These are not sewn seams, they are sealed. So one of the things I did to test this was I filled it up with ice and beer, and I took it to a party. We drank a couple of beers, but we left the beers sit in it all night, and we left it out on the counter in the house. By morning, the ice was almost completely melted, and there was not a drop of water anywhere on the counter. I also used this in the saddlebag of my bike on a 70-degree day while we were out riding for 6 or 7 hours, and when I pulled out the saddlebag, it's completely dry. It does not leak. Now, this particular model comes with 4 pockets on it. If you're like me, one of the things you're always struggling with is to organize stuff in your saddlebags. So I like the fact that this has pockets. I particularly like these pockets on the end here. Let me show you why. USB cords for charging phones or GoPros or whatever else. Well, it has a pocket on the end that's divided into 3 compartments, and they're just right for shoving a USB cable down in it. And then zip tie it closed. So you can keep those things kind of organized, or other items inside these 4 pockets when this thing's riding inside your motorcycle. All right, this thing is just over 17 inches long, just over 10 inches high, and right at 6 inches deep. This particular unit also comes with a shoulder strap, which is very handy if you want to take and go somewhere like a park, and instead of going back and forth to the bike to get your beverages out, pull this thing out, put it over your shoulder, and take it with you for your little picnic, or if you're camping, you can put it in your tent, things like that, and it's very easy to carry around. Let's show you how this thing sits inside the bike. All right, guys, pull this out, and here is my Harley-Davidson one. As you may be able to see, the Harley-Davidson one sits just below flush with the edge of the saddlebag, but you're kind of wasting this space in the top of the lid here. The KemiMoto fits inside the bag, and it's a hair taller than the other one. I would say maybe an inch, but it still closes just fine, and you're not wasting as much height because there is height in these saddlebags. Now, granted, it's not slanted to fit into the back corner like the Harley-Davidson one is, but it is also a universal bag, so it's going to work for a lot of applications besides just Harley-Davidson. That's actually a good thing. Not to mention, it's about $30 cheaper than this Harley-Davidson cooler bag that I have right here. So a couple weeks ago, we tested this thing out and went for a ride. We were out for about 6 hours. It was about 75 degrees for a high that day. I put room temperature bottles of water in it and then put ice on top of it.
All I need is just to live one last night. Tired of being in hell all alone. All I need is just to cross the red lights. What we need is just damage. Everything is just down on the upside. Got the shivers in every bone. I was never meant to be in the starlight. Can't fake it, I don't need it. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if you need it. I just know what I'm losing.
All right, we're getting ready to go in and eat lunch, but I thought we ought to check on the cooler and see how it's doing.
Oh, nice, it's going.
Well, there's some ice in there. It's not all gone. We threw some stuff on top, but I don't know. What do you think, Richard? Does that feel cold?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
See how it is at the end of the day.
Yeah, that'll tell you the truth there.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
All right, well, we're back up here at the shop, but we gotta find out if this cooler bag's done any good today. So it's been zipped up in here still. Let's just take it out, take it in the shop and take a look at it. Now I pulled it. As you can see, the saddlebag is dry. No water, no nothing in there anywhere. So it did not leak any. When I put drinks in it this morning, I put hot drinks in it. So I knew it would force the ice to melt some. So let's see what we got here. All right.
My soda was ice cold.
How's that feel?
Cold. Very cold.
Cold. Let's show them what the inside looks like, because most of the ice did melt today, but there's still some chunks of ice in there. But all these drinks, except for her Coke that she bought at the gas station, were all warm when we put them in there. So everything looks pretty good. Nice and cold still. Jeffro, want cold water?
Thank you, yes. Happy German Day ride.
Take a drink, let us know how it is.
Very cold, very refreshing.
I got such good friends, I just throw them in a YouTube video and they just go along with it. All right guys, I've had a Harley-Davidson saddlebag cooler for a couple years now. So let's show you some of the differences between this one and that one. Now I've lined up this corner where they would sit in the saddlebag here. And as you can see, this is angled and this one is straight. So although they're different shapes, they're about the same capacity of what they'll carry. This one has no pockets on it other than this little mesh pocket in the front. It's just kind of one open pocket. As far as cooling factor and keeping things and not leaking, I would say they're pretty comparable. Like I said, the big deal is that this is about $30 cheaper. Now that Harley-Davidson saddlebag cooler is about $75. This one is $45, and I think Kimimoto is going to give me a coupon code. All that stuff will be in the description down below, along with the link to go purchase this item on Amazon. That puts this thing at just over half the price of that one. A much better value for your money for a product that works just the same. That's the kind of thing I like to see. All right, I want to thank Kimimoto for sending me this saddlebag cooler to do a review on. Please go check out their products. They have a store full of products on Amazon. You can click that link down below, and then once you get to the cooler, there'll be a link in there by the description of the product that says visit Kimimoto stores. This is the first product I've got from Kimimoto to do a review on, but I do think I've got something else coming that they're sending me to check out. So stay tuned if you want to see more product reviews like this for your Harley-Davidson Street Glide or other motorcycles. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you do that YouTube thing, check out the content on my channel. Hit that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to ring that bell to be notified the next time I drop a new video. And as always, thank you for your support. Stay safe and keep on riding.